I'm outside Zambia's capital, Lusaka, in this area close to Kwisoko Game Ranch. The area is called New Kasama. It's a beautiful little Miombo forest area that is situated on the outskirts here, and I must say it really is easy on the eyes. So my ultimate goal here today is to find some bird species that are located in this forest. It feels like it's raining, but I guess it's just these screaming cicadas pissing on me. Great. But yeah, so all in all, let's see what we can find in this very nice landscape. And it's also quite inevitable that our first bird on the list for today is the dark-capped bulbul. This noisy gregarious frutivore can be seen chasing its brothers and sisters around the woodlands, but also they could be a very good indicator to snakes. Yeah. Every woodland, I think, around Africa will have a dark-capped bulbul. I quite enjoy the silence. It's October month at the moment. I just enjoy the calling of the cicadas and this beautiful lush vegetation. It is quite dry in the October months, it's nice and hot, but I can hear amazing bird sounds from all over. One of our little African migrants, the African paradise flycatcher. You can see them flying from tree to tree, showing off that beautiful long tail. The master of understory skulkery, the white-browed scrub robin. The flying flower of the bush, the scarlet-chested sunbird. You know, the male and female have sexual dimorphism, where the male usually has a very colorful appearance and the female has a very dull and brown appearance. The little acrobat of the Miombo forest, the Miombo tit. If you do see this little bird, it's very hard to get a clear photo of him, as he'll always be moving along the branches. The brown-crowned chagra. There's two chagras here in the area, and the brown-crowned chagra is the bigger one, where the black-crowned chagra is the smaller one. And a very interesting bird that I saw creeping up a tree was the African spotted creeper. Seeing the African spotted creeper, I found that they are a passerine bird, and they have a very cool way of climbing up the tree, and then when they're finished with the tree they fly to the other tree by flying down to the bottom and then moving their way back up again in the next tree. Their camouflage is pretty interesting, as I think that it resembles the lichen on most of the trees that you can find here. It was just incredible to be able to look at that African spotted creeper. That was a bird that's been on my to-see list since I started my birding journey, when I did my guiding studies. See the Eugene flying there, he's still in the area. And of course a little drongo, the bravest of them all, chasing him. I don't know what damage he's going to do, but he's going to try his best. The spotted creeper is just such a beautiful detailed bird, and I think it's the only tree creeper that is in Africa. But if you ever do find yourself in this kind of vegetation, it's always just good to also learn some things about the plants. I think the Brachystegia Miombo woodlands are quite a special woodland type. And every place needs a gardener, the Karichani thrush. A bird that sings in duet, the black-collared barbet. The striking bird, the black-headed oriole, can be seen flying across the canopies and making their beautiful call all throughout the day. Another very beautiful African migrant, the violet-backed starling. A much smaller barbet, the yellow-fronted tinkerbird, and they're also just enjoying the fruit, the abundance of fruit in this forest. A very quick glimpse of the Yellowbellied Halyota hunting for its prey. So I've stumbled upon this little dried up dam here, and I'm sure at some point there used to be some water in here, but the reason I'm here is that these dams leave a lot of evidence of critters and animals that come to explore and come drink some water when there was water in here. So let's see what we can find on this dried bed. You can see that this has got like the back foot, back paw, and this is the front paw. You can see it's got like a long back lobe here. I think this is a porcupine, and you can see its tracks all stumbling across the mud, I guess, when it was a bit more slippy. There was probably some water in here and he was trying to walk his way to find some drinkable water, and he was just slipping all over the place. And if I look here, there's like a more roundish track, see there, and this I think could be a civet. It's a very round track. The Grated Flycatcher can also be found here, but also don't confuse it with its look-alike, the Ashy Flycatcher. Another bird not to be mistaken with another bird is the Southern Black Flycatcher, and you can easily confuse them with the drongos. A very colourful weaver that you can find here in the area. They use a very different nesting material than that of their other masked weaver family members. The common scimitar can also be seen using its long curved bill to probe for insects under the bark of these beautiful trees. A yellow-throated bush sparrow made a quick appearance. Usually found in areas where there's a bit of a clearing next to some grasses is the Cabanis's bunting. And they'll just be looking for some seeds that have been dropped by the many grasses. A very tropical bird, the little bee-eater, can be seen perched while it's waiting for any insects to fly past. So right behind me is this beautiful ravine in the bush, and you can see this is pretty deep. I'm not sure what caused this ravine, maybe just years of water, but I will let someone comment and tell me what made that before I'm wrong. But it seems to stretch out for some kilometers. It's pretty amazing, and I'm sure this is just this area, but it creates like a little island here. And let's see what it looks like from this angle. And someone has dropped their wires. Amazing. We're standing here on the very edge of this little island. And in these ravines I saw a variable sunbird enjoying some of the nectar from this little flower. A rufous-bellied tit made an appearance, and they're just a very interesting looking little bird. Southern yellow whiteside could be seen collecting some silk, presumably for its nest. A familiar tit was enjoying the view over this little ravine. A black-eared seed eater . And in this area I saw a massive colony of village weavers. And they've got the very black head, other than that of the southernmost weaver, and you could be seeing numbers of them going to collect some grasses which they would be using to construct their nests. So it's been quite an amazing and short birding experience here in the Miombo forest, and it's always very excited to add a few key species to my list, like the Miombo tit and the rufous-bellied tit, the Halyotas, spotted creeper. And I would just like to thank everyone for watching, and please like and subscribe to the channel so I can continue uploading some more birding videos. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Until next time.